Hey, ZX. Good eye. Pop right on. How you doing? Hey, Nomad. Hey, Debbie. Hey there. How you doing? Took Daisy to her favorite park. Yeah, it's about a lot of things. Mainly Detroit, ZX. Hey, Siska. 1967 Rhonda. Hello. Debbie. Chrissy. Mona. Oh, my God. You guys are all there. Welcome. Good. Hey, Malka. How's it going? Pretty good. Hey, Jake. What's going on? Cynthia. Took Daisy to her favorite park. Oh, thank you. Hey there. Be down in Detroit. Been doing some interviews and photography, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that, Chuggity Mugs. Yeah, it looks gloomy. It's not as bad. Hey, KR Hub. It's not as bad as you think. Not much. Hey, Robin. Yeah, that happens sometimes on that video. You know, I'll tell you why that happens. Is when I'm down around Detroit, along the river, you know, Windsor, Ontario is right across the road. And if you don't have an international plan, the digital towers are going in and out, and that's what causes it. I have an international plan, so it shouldn't matter, but that's what freezes a video, so sorry about that. Yeah, Robin, you're right. What I found out about this phone is I can get about 2 hours and 10 minutes recording, even with it plugged in. No, I'm not. Oh, Malk, you got bad weather out there? Yeah, it was raining yesterday, but today's pretty good. There's a lot of water, you know, sitting around. This is a park that I've been coming here since a kid. Yeah, do that, Robin. I got 3 interviews today, 2 with women I'd interviewed before, and a new one. Hey, Chuggity. Hey, Kmart, what's going on? Oh, that's cool. Greyhound station. Cool. Yeah, Robin, I'd really like to get that out. Robin, you'll have time to, you know, organize how you want your interview to come across. Do it any way you want. Right now I'm in Huron Township, which is close to where I grew up, Flat Rock, Michigan. It's a pain in the ass coming out here, but this is Daisy's favorite park, and as you can see, she shot her wad. Yeah, I already took her. That's why she's tired. She ran around. It's way out of the way, but nobody's here. I don't need to worry about other dogs. Hey, Dwarf. Yeah, I got three interviews today, Debbie. I ran into Kelly again. I interviewed Maddie again. Maddie's from out around this area where I'm at. And I ran into a new girl. And I'm debating whether to stay another night. I'll definitely do some more videos and photography, but I'm kind of iffy on it. Might go out the airport, check some things out like that. Yeah, Kelly sobbed like a baby. It's definitely the saddest interview I've ever done, but she's going to rehab. I got her, hey Ruth, I got her address and where she can she hopes she gets cards from viewers sent supporting her. Thank you, Joe. Oh, Taylor, yeah, I'm from Flat Rock. I'm right down the road. I'm over here in Township. Pitbull. I've had a lot of pit bulls. Actually, I went through the court system with pit bulls. Cost me about 40 grand 30 years ago. I'm sure if you Googled my name in Dearborn, Michigan, you'll find some articles. I ended up winning, but it took forever. Yeah, pit bulls are great dogs. It took all this time for them to get accepted. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice of you, KR Hub. I'm going to send her a card and some money, and people will be able to... This is by far the saddest video I've ever taken, is her. She was just so happy to be turning the page, I guess. I hope she does. Owen Wilson, you think so? Yeah, maybe I do. I never thought of that before. And Madeline, I talked to her. She's kind of in between things. I don't know if I'm going to come back tonight or tomorrow. I'm kind of iffy on that. You know, I used to just stay here like a week at a time. Something's changed with me, and I can't really put my finger on it. Oh, Sandra, that's cool. Okay, Joe. Yeah, that's nice. Joe, did you ever eat a Captain Nemo sub? I got the double today. There's the other half of it right there. Gonna eat the other half in a little while. Daisy got part of it. I think Daisy put on a few pounds over the winter. I'm gonna get her on a diet. Oh yeah, that's no problem, Robin. I tell people all the time you can put links to your books or channel, whatever else you want to do. Yeah, that Chicago Greyhound bus station's an experience. Yeah, I don't care if people do that. Give them a chance to put their... It's so... Lindell AC exhibit, yep. Yeah, that'd be cool. I remember going to that bar. Not much, maybe 5 times. A long time ago. All those old bars are gone. Captain Nemo's, it's the best sub sandwiches in the world. Look it up on Google, Romulus. Marguerite's in the hospital. And Kelly said she's not doing very well. Hey, Toad, it's my name. Yeah, day by day, that's about it, isn't it? Oh, was it? I didn't realize it was America's first sports bar. Yeah, I mean, you know, here Marguerite's outside, you know, damp, cold. You know, a few months ago, some asshole drove by her and shot her with a paintball gun. Shot her with a paintball gun. Yeah, she is a tough old bird. You're not kidding. Better believe it. I've had more than one person tell me she was a striking woman when she was young. I see somebody left me a comment today about he met my wife and I somewhere along the way. I'd like to know who it is. If it's, I think he described her pretty well. I think I'd like to know who it is. You know, if he is, he's obviously somebody that knows something. But hey, measure twice. That'll be the first person that like would recognize me through my channel. I don't tell any friends I have a channel. Nothing. Just strangers. Yeah, Captain Nemo's, you know it. There's the other half of the steak sub right there. They got smaller on their pop, though. So I got some people want me to drive around a couple other places. Kind of like trying to figure out what I'm going to do. A couple requests to drive by a few areas. Yeah, that's what she says. One more night of crack cocaine and heroin, then she's off to rehab tomorrow. It's Sacred Heart. She gave me the address. It's in Memphis, Michigan. Memphis, Michigan. Yeah, I'll have all the details. She says in the video where it's at. It's funny, when I was interviewing her, some guy came out and was mad I was interviewing her in front of his house. Then he was worried that I was going to have his license plate on video, which I would have edited out if I did. So I assured him that wasn't going to be a problem. Then he wanted to go to the store, and he didn't want me videotaping him leaving his house. I don't blame him. It's up to him. I mean, it's public property, but I try and accommodate these people. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't care, you know. They probably paranoid. Yeah, I do try to be nice to people. I mean, when I'm doing this, I do. I don't need any enemies. I got enough of them on YouTube. Oh, Michigan Memorial. Yeah, we used to, you know, they've got a specialty book, that company that makes books on areas. There's a book just on Michigan Memorial. Oh, thank you, Amy. It's no big deal. Keyboard warriors. Yeah, they never have enough. Yeah, thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. You know most of the nasty comments that I get, you can tell they just, went and got a new channel and just did it to leave me a shitty comment. I was trying to figure out how many people that I've, just an estimate, how many people I've deleted and blocked in the last 3 years. It's got to be about 3,000. Nah, it's got to be more than that because I've been doing about 200 a day for the last 6 months. And probably 100 a day for a long time before then. Believe me, you guys, watch and you like the videos, but a lot of people don't. Oh, okay, measure twice. Wouldn't be getting sunburn here. It's this old Michigan cloudy weather. Yeah, Angel's dead. Heroin spiked with fentanyl. The women I interviewed today, this fentanyl's all over the damn place. Oh, Joe, that's a big switch. Hey, Sheila. Yeah, I believe it, Chuggity. Damn right. I believe that. I realize this phone, too, I got a good charger. But even if I charge my phone up maximum to 100%, I can get about 2 hours and 15 minutes of recording. So it doesn't, maintain the charge while I'm recording. And the phone gets kind of hot. So on one hand, I like live, and on the other hand, I don't. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll change the sky, yep. Yeah, I do. I get up there once in a while, Joe. Usually it's like to try and get some, I'll check the freighters out. Believe it or not, the Sault Ste. Marie is not that great of a place to watch freighters. You could be there 2 days and not see a damn freighter, and then all they do is come through that lock. It's so boring. But I like going and videotaping, like, ice and stuff like that. Yeah, it probably is toxic to breathe. Oh, good for you, Sheila. Yeah, it's too bad about Angel. I agree. Yeah, they say that, I tried pinning them down on that. Really what it is they're buying heroin, and they know that it's got a good possibility of having fentanyl in it. It's not like, just give me a pack of fentanyl. Hey, Mars, how's it going? You stay there, hon. You stay there, good girl. Yeah, I took her to her park. She ran around. You're right, James. Yeah, that's right. Chinese fentanyl. Yep. Yeah, I think you're thinking of propofol, aren't you? Care Hub, not fentanyl. Nope, still down here. Mountain Huron Township. Took Daisy for a ride. Yeah, I wonder about that, Chuggity. One time I would have thought it was just crazy, but I don't really think that anymore. There's something up with that. It is everywhere, yep. Yeah, I know. The one lady I interviewed today, she has a credit plan. If she doesn't have money to pay for her heroin, She can put it on a charge. You know, you can buy heroin for $10 a hit now. $10 a hit. Flakka, what is that, Ruth? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know it works. Yeah, tits for tots, you're right. Huh. What is Flakka? What is that? I went to Flat Rock High School, Joe. I think you're thinking of propofol, what Michael Jackson got. Oh, a bath salt chemical. Flakka is a spice? People getting high on spice now? Daisy hears the car start. Time to take her shotgun. Right. What time is it? 3:45? Go on, hon. Go on. Go on. Good girl. Daisy doesn't like jumping over the new power cord of the cell phone. Yeah, I went to that here, Lower Huron Park, my whole youth. Huron Township Cemetery. Huh. Guess there's an old cemetery back there. I think I would have known that after 50 years. Must just be like a mark in the ground or something. All right, it's my name. Have a good day. All right, Joe. Here's Dave's keeping an eye out. Oh, excuse me. Guy out walking his dogs. They're probably walking him. Well, that's not cool, Linda. That wears your appliances out too. Yeah, Atlanta traffic. I lived down there for a while. Up in Woodstock. Yeah, traffic's a killer. This is a park, so there's not any traffic here, that's why. It's a contained park with just 2 entrance and exits. This is like a bad time for anybody to be here. You can see that I'm close to Detroit Airport. You'll see a lot of planes going by. Daisy's just taking it easy. She can see out the side view mirror and out the front. I only lived down there a year. I was splitting up with my girlfriend at the time, and we were going to get engaged, and she accused me of making all the decisions, and she had a good job down there, so I went down there for a year, then talked her into leaving. I don't know if I go that far. It's true, the roads in Michigan, they're the absolute worst. There's no end in sight with fixing them. Go on, hon. I'll be right back. Stay there, hon. Good girl, honey. Girl. You're good. Come on up, hon. Come on, babe. You're a good girl. Good girl. Good girl, honey. Come on. Come on up here. Come on, hon. Come on. Nah, that's where I'm charging my batteries in the console. It doesn't sound that loud if you're in here. I tried another setting on the I don't know, Lynn. I tried another setting on the audio when I did those interviews today, so hopefully it cuts down on some of the rattles and stuff. There's a suburban truck driver school. It's going to go test them in real traffic. Yeah, I'm not a Burger King fan. I like the idea of it, but they're just so gross when you go into them, at least the ones near where I live. Tassie's doing fine. Actually, she's working out near this area full time. I just chatted back and forth with her through text messages the other day. Well, thank you. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be deafening, but it's not. It's also why it sounds like I'm gonna drop dead of a heart attack when I'm walking. It's just a super sensitive mic. I don't know why they make it that sensitive. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You'll start to see the outbound traffic coming out of Detroit. I'm a little early, but you'll still see a lot of it. I'm debating whether or not to stay down here. Yeah, you'll be able to write her, send her a nice card. Wish her well. It's really teared her interview today. I felt bad. She was like really sobbing. I made out good. I did well. I had 3 interviews. I saw Maddie again. I saw Kelly again, and a new girl. But Kelly was very emotional today. She was like sobbing a lot. And I gave her a handkerchief and I said, Kelly, you know, you're costing me some views here. Quit being a baby. I want you to quit crying until this interview's over. Then I gave her another nickel for another half hour and I went on my way. Yeah, that's how people think that I'm doing interviews. Yeah, I could do that, Superwoman. No, it was good talking to her. Maddie again, Kelly again, and a new girl. Actually, the new girl is from right around this area, New Boston, where I left. She got on heroin from pain pills from a car accident. Just couldn't get off it. The new girl, God, I can't, you know, just as I got out and was interviewing her, a cop came by. It was in a different area. Yeah, she's in the hospital, yep. And slowed down. I thought he was going to say something to me. And then he, like, speeded up and then slowed down again, was looking at me when he turned into an alley. And then he never came back. And I know I asked her name, but I don't remember it. Yeah, this girl I talked to today, the new woman I interviewed, she said she was overdosing every time she did injected heroin, so she started snorting it and keep some Narcan around, and it's worked out better. Yeah, she said it was like her lungs and she wasn't doing too well. Oh wow, Tiffany. I wish you the best of luck on that. So here's Detroit Metropolitan Airport. I can't think of anything worse than heroin other than maybe 4th stage cancer. That may in a way be better because at least you have a timeline. Hey, I'll tell you, that beer run last night, I drank that whole bottle of that stuff. Did not feel very good when I got up. Usually I get sick of it after about 1/3. I haven't had malt liquor in forever. They don't sell it up north. It's cheap alcohol though. It was, I thought I'd just stick to my 3rd, but you know, you get chatting and talking, having fun. Before you know it, the whole bottle is gone. Yeah, I never messed with them. Yeah, it was a good time last night. Yeah, I agree. Now, when you guys answer or you make a comment on a video, do you get notified when someone else makes a comment? Or do you get just notified when I make one? Yeah, thanks, Superwoman. KR Hub, is that yes? That you get notified every time a comment's left? Of any comment. So what on the real nasty ones, I block them, and sometimes I respond and then I delete it. Do you ever like get a notice and then you click on it and said that comment's no longer there? And when I block them, when I delete it, and how much time needs to go by for the system to recognize that the comment's been deleted? Or do you still notice one way or the other? Oh, anyone on the thread? So, you know, I'm surprised this inbound traffic is this heavy. Yeah, I think I'll get off earlier. Maybe I'll get off at Livernois. I'll tell you, the city is 80% better than it was 5 years ago. See the outbound traffic? And this is early. This would be considered early. Yeah, I think if you guys were going to be on tonight, I probably would spend another night, make another beer run, just talk, have fun. You guys up for that tonight? You guys up for that tonight? All right, Super Janelle, I'll do it. If you guys, oh, thank you. Okay, if you guys are down for it, I'll do it then. So I'll go down here and I'll get some, get back to my hotel. That's why I got my luggage, or my stuff, is because I was kind of iffy on it. Yeah, I mean, I would do a live interview with you guys. And I may try one out if I see Kelly or Maddie out again, just to see how they work. But that area is iffy because of that digital transfer with Windsor, Ontario. That's why the video stops. And I'm always reluctant to like blow an interview without having it won't happen if I'm using my other camera. Yeah, that beer was terrible. I don't feel good this morning. I didn't feel good when I woke up. Just felt kind of shitty. Had some crazy dreams. I'm not kidding you. I had some super weird dreams. I don't think any of them. You know, a lot of people are always saying they want to get together, and they never follow up on it. I think people just like, you know, talking with you on the internet and, you know, having a little camaraderie. And when it comes to going to it almost seems like getting together is too much work. We're just chit-chatting on the internet is easy and fun. Yeah, I had 3 interviews today, Susan. I think Ruth would agree with that. Yeah, well, I'll have to upload those when I get back, so probably tomorrow night. Yeah, change it up. Yeah, you're probably right. I should do that. That's a good idea. You talking about the interviews or just where I go in general? Yeah, I know it, Little Sicily. Hey, Julian. Look, there's a red-tailed hawk on top of that light. The reason you see so many red-tailed hawks along an expressway is because people throw food out, and then the mice and the rats come out to get the food, and the red-tailed hawk picks them off. It's easy pickings. Doesn't need to crawl through grass or anything. Yeah, I see bald eagles. I probably see 5 of them a year where I live. It's not like they're flying all over the place. You can go to a place where they're at. Watching from China, you're kidding. Yeah, they're beautiful birds. See, now you never used to get this much inbound traffic during rush hour. It's kind of strange, really. I'd like to come to Scotland. It'd be fun. Yeah, turkey vultures, there's a lot. They haven't changed in tens of thousands of years. Still look the same. Alligator and a possum, it's the same thing. Really haven't changed at all. Well, thank you, Superwoman. I'll be missing quite a few comments so I don't plow into the back of somebody. I'm gonna get off a little further west in southwest Detroit. I think I'll get off at Livernois and cut back through there. Big Hispanic area. You know, that's the thing about this racial sensitivity now. Like 15 years ago, I could say, you know, I just love the Hispanics, which I do. They've really done a great job in the areas they moved into Detroit. But it almost sounds like by default, I'm meaning that someone else that's there didn't do a good job. And if I say I love Hispanics, then it's I'm a racist, even though it's in a positive light, because I'm basically giving an opinion on an entire ethnic group. And there's something inherently wrong with that. There's a car. There's two cars just ran into each other. Probably doing a YouTube video. So I have to limit myself into saying there's a bunch of nice people living in this part of Detroit, and try to refrain from saying that it's mostly Hispanics. See the traffic coming out of Detroit now? Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Superwoman. Yeah, that's kind of a... I'm going to get a smaller one and a better one. I should have got wine, but I didn't have a corkscrew. Black and Irish crazy chick. Yeah, it's great that people like watching videos. I like doing them. Like I said, I've been doing this my whole life. Just love looking at things and checking out areas. So you guys remember the, yeah, I should keep a wine kit with me. You guys remember the big tire from last night? Yeah, the Screw, and they always seem like cheap wines. I mean, really super cheap. That'd be right up there with malt liquor. I was born and raised in Flat Rock, which is south of Detroit. Yeah, a lot of people comment on that tire. Yeah, Allen Park. Just had my tacos there yesterday. Yeah, it's excellent. I ate there yesterday. Actually, a nice day. See, where I go down to Delray and that water intake where I'm always showing you Zug Island, that's where the water's sucked in for that big plant with the 4 stacks, AK Steel. Look at this guy's Corvette quit running. Yeah. Yeah, the Campbell building, it is busy. Big time. You're right. Uh-oh, looks like a backup. I'll be coming up to my exit in a minute, so I don't really care. These entrance and exit ramps are super short, and a lot of big semis are trying to get on, and there's no way in hell they can be up to speed. Yeah, see, this is a bad place right here. Yeah, it's this is a lot of traffic for inbound. That's all right. I'll be getting off right up here. Now the Detroit city limit is right up here. Just it kind of weaves in and out and shares space with Dearborn. It's not an exact line. You'll see the sign right here. City of Detroit. See how short this entrance ramp is? I mean, it's probably not even 100 yards long, and semis are trying to get on now. Right now wouldn't be a problem because the traffic's slow. But when they've got, 125 yards to get on a expressway where the traffic's doing 55 or so, it's not easy. See here, you can see where a bunch of homeless people must be sleeping. See their bags? There's a guy in a sleeping bag right there. Look at that car. There's one of those vehicles that they don't want people to see the exterior of. They're test driving them. Looks like a new Mustang. Which is not surprising considering Ford World Headquarters is here. Dearborn, just across the border. Yeah, she's in the hospital. Kelly said it was with her lungs, so that could be a lot of things. Probably COPD, and she said she wasn't doing very well. So, I don't know much. I don't know what that means to her. Would you guys be interested if I maybe tried one of these live interviews with Kelly or Madeline? Because I don't really care if the video freezes, because I've already got one, so I wouldn't be so pissed off. See, look how short this entrance ramp is. That one's longer than the other one, but they're still short. I've seen these entrance ramps are so short, I've seen traffic get backed up and people go up the wrong way, because you can basically see the cars, whether they're going to turn or not to get on. So that's my exit up there. Yeah, these are exceptionally bad ones. There's a few like that in Flint. Here's a Project Greenlight. You guys are supposed to be calling these out now. Look it up on Google. Project Greenlight, Detroit. That's our crime fighting weapon. Southwest Vape. Tires, big thing down here. They're everywhere. Not as bad as they used to be, though. So I'm on Livernois, making my way down to Fort, where I mostly run into the women. Another Project Greenlight. That's how we'll do a fundraiser. Count the Project Greenlights. Of course, Family Dollar. Look at Highway Ranger. Yeah. Got a tour guide. You tell me where I'm going. Yeah, the liquor stores. I mean, that's the #1 business here. Look at Barb. Wow. See, they got these lights slowing the traffic down. I gotta get some gas at this damn place later. Hope it actually burns. $2.49's cheap. They got a million plans on getting gas here. You just don't pull up, and $2.49 is $2.49. It might be $2.59 cash. This, buy a pop, that. Get a car wash. There's always some catch to it. I think this is kind of a cool area of town. You see they got some buildings over there. Need some redoing. Michigan Avenue from like downtown to here, they haven't really done anything with, but just a little like 2 miles east they've done a lot with. I think you're in New York City or something. Bye, Superwoman. You know, they went on this program where they wanted to like make this tourist friendly, where people could ride their bikes. So they've come up with these bike lanes, but if you notice, nobody's ever riding a bike. Be out of your damn mind to ride a bike up and down, especially at night. Go by Campbell? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. You know, there's so many damn cars parked there now. You can hardly get through on Campbell to get on the service drive, but I'll do it. I'm glad I caught that comment, because it's, you know, I just glanced down here, and Superwoman, are you taking off? You tell me to spend another night? Now you're leaving. Got me down to Detroit though. Good job. Look how dirty it is up here. Pigpen, Charlie Brown. It's weird. That's where all the containers. See them over there? Whole yard full. That's kind of a cool old building. Surprised they haven't tore that baby down yet. There's an old Hispanic medical clinic. I'll tell you, they're really cracking down on these pain pills, these opioids. They're charging these doctors left and right. They're charging them with just by virtue of prescribing too many. Another Project Greenlight. Now this is kind of the tail end of the Hispanic area, restaurant and stuff like that. A lot of good places to eat. I would be turning on Verner Highway generally. But because I'm going down there, I'm going to be going straight down to Fort, but you'd turn left over there. You know how you get an expensive repair done on a vehicle, like a transmission or something? There's places down here where people do them out of their garage and stuff like that, like 2/3 cheaper. So, you know, I got a straight shot all the way to 75 pretty much. Fort Street. I don't know where all that mud came from. I can hear Daisy snoring. I can see quite a bit of steam coming out of the Zug Island plant. So right up here actually is where Marguerite would sit, and she hasn't been around. So I kind of figured something was up. She sits one block up too usually, but I would see her there as well. So here is Fort Street, West Fort. Now whoever wanted me to go by that Campbell building, I am going to do it, so pay attention. That's the Campbell building off and up to the left, that big brown building. I'm really surprised that the city hasn't found a way to condemn that. I mean, I'm not saying that it should be condemned, it's just they've nailed, look at all this vacant property. This was loaded with businesses. Not the greatest businesses, but buildings that were structurally sound. So here's Campbell. This is where this guy wants me to drive by all the time. Yeah, it's no problem. Okay, I wasn't sure who it was. You know, I can just glance down here at these comments, so I'm glad I caught yours. There's a thrill seeker cut in front of the bus. I haven't seen that Spanish pawn shop open either. So here we go. There's the Campbell building. Angel used to live here. Half the time you can't go down here. I'm always thinking I'm going to get robbed because I got the road blocked off. There's a rough looking guy. So there's the Campbell building. Rooms for rent. I don't know how you get any sleep in that place. That'd be a nervous fucking wreck. Look at, here's an old Falcon up here. Still running. So right around here, I would normally see Kelly or Madeline. Right here. I bet you money I'll see him walking. Yeah, Kelly told me, you gotta love her brutal honesty. She said one more night of crack cocaine and heroin before she quits. I mean, there's got to be one more night of anything that you quit, I guess. I don't know why heroin would be any different. See, now down here is where I usually see him walking. Yeah, they're good friends. She started crying. She tried to get Maddie to go to rehab with her, but she said she's not ready for it. Maddie says in her interview today that it's just not for her, that kind of environment. So, you know, I guess you got to be willing. And right now she's not. And here is like kind of a truck stop here. This is the 4th Precinct Police Department, and the fire department's up here as well. Really, you would think that, you know, women walking around the police department would be like risky. It's not risky at all. They don't care. The cops don't do anything. Once in a while they will. Now I'll go down here as long as I'm making a run on Fort, and I'll see if Tom is outside, the guy I interviewed that was on the roof. And then I'll come back. It's funny down here. You can go down here all night long and not see anybody, and then bam, 5 people will be out walking. So right up here is, I told you, the Crest Motel. You can rent it by the 15 minutes, half hour, or the hour. I've always got the hour. And the lady that's the desk clerk, she really fixes this place up nice in the spring, plants a lot of flowers. Nah, they're full of shit. That guy's been there for years. He lives right behind those expensive condominiums. Here's this cop fooling around with the light on his car. See him on the left? Twisting it around while he's driving. That's distracted driving. That's bullshit. That Tom's been there forever. Somebody posted a comment today saying, hey, everybody knows he's there. He's a good guy. I mean, there's nothing to take away. They're not going to build there. I don't think they're going to bother him. And if they were going to kick him out, they could have done it for the last who knows how many years. As I've said before, it's the Ambassador Bridge going over to Windsor, Ontario. 5 minutes you can be in another country. This is one of the older cop cars. Down here, you can call the cops. It's nothing for a half hour to go by before they show up. So, you know, Tom's back there kind of behind that building. See these condominiums up here? This big tall building on the right? That's the building in front of where Tom lives. Now, you think all those people wouldn't have said something? I mean, the post office is right down there. I mean, this is no secret. Hopefully the video doesn't freeze. I hope not. That's the thing about coming over here. You can't, nothing ever looks like it's changed. Although, as I said last week, there was a light on inside. Everything seems to be in the same place, but honestly, I can't tell. Now, I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, that was there, yep. Then he had his other lantern. I mean, God, I don't know. I don't know what to think on this. Sometimes I think he's still there, which is, you know, nothing's been moved. It hasn't been condemned. But as I always say, I don't think he'd have wanted that graffiti there for long. And that's not that old. So that's Tom's place right there. See, he's got it kind of fixed up out here. You guys want me to take a little spin down around the water, or head back to where some of the women are at? Your call. Oh, you talked to Tom last week? Oh, okay. That's good. I hope so. Oh, good. That's awesome. He isn't outside as much as he used to be. Yeah, I'll make one little spin up here and then I will do that. I just went by there and nobody was there, so I'll give it a little more time. See, all this traffic goes by where you could see Tom. It's bullshit that I'd have anything to do with him getting kicked out, and as you've just read, he's still there. So all the haters, shut up. They never used to park all these mail trucks like this down here. I don't know why they do that now. And there's old Windsor, Ontario. Of course, you know that. Coming up on the here's another speed trap down here. It's 25, which seems like you're walking. It's not as bad as it was because Joe Louis is getting torn down. See the old Joe Louis Arena ahead? A lot of times the cops will sit under this bridge. This light, they got blinking, no reason to have a stoplight anymore. Here's Joe Louis Arena for all you Red Wing hockey fans. Still standing, but not for long. Pretty much got it stripped out. There it is right there, old Joe Louis. What goes up must come down. What's up, man? Like getting spontaneous interviews like that. It'd been hard to hear that guy. I'll be curious if the sound's better on these videos. Tried this other setting. It's got like a little traffic icon. There's old Joe Louis. See, now this is the heart of downtown coming up here. Motherfucker. Goddamn heart of a damn drop off a small cliff. God damn it. Yeah, Cobo's still there. They're thinking of changing the name though. Then there's the old Joe Louis statue up here of a fist. There's the Renaissance Center. I went to the grand opening of that. Be tearing that down next. This is where people are going over to take the tunnel. The tunnel is quicker than the bridge to get over to Windsor. See, there's Caesars over there in Windsor. So that's where the backup is, and that's why they have these cops. Yeah, they need to redo that park. These are private guys, not real cops. Oh, this guy will cut in front of me, I'm sure. Go ahead, man. I'm trying to let you in. Pay attention, babe. So that's what these cops are doing down here, trying to get traffic to move along. Well, I guess those are real cops. They used to have civilian traffic people. Look at how chafed and ugly looking that see-through walk-through is. They need to replace that. I'd make it glass. So back here it's kind of cool. What, you guys got some troublemakers on there today? Hey, is this audio and video hanging in there pretty good? This is this new park. They made it a state park. This Riverwalk. These are probably CompuWare, CompuServe, and Quicken Loans employees getting off work. So they want to have a police presence. They don't want anything happening when someone's getting out of work. They got smart about that. See, so there's that park. You can walk down around the water. Supposedly they're going to make it go all the way down to Zug Island, believe it or not. I'll believe it when I see it. These are all new lights, all new paving. It's right there. I think they call that Milliken. There's some kind of cool buildings over there. It's odd, as close as this is to downtown, that they haven't wiped these places out yet. I can't quite figure it out. What's that $5 thing for? It's a cool area down here, though. You guys still hear me, I hope? These are cool buildings, though. Oh, good. See, now technically I'm on the east side of Detroit now. It splits down there at Woodward. I think somebody, I got a $5 sign. I don't know, maybe it's at Patreon, I'm not really sure. Right, I got a good shot out of here. That doesn't happen much. I drive around Belle Isle, but I don't want to put you to sleep. So as I said, this is the east side. We're going east. Okay, east. It doesn't really go north until you get up further. They were renting those scooters down around here for a while. I don't see any of them though. I don't know whether they got rid of that program or what. They used to be chained everywhere. Didn't seem like it worked for me. Oh, there they are. There's two right there. Funny I should say that. You just take them and start riding them, man. It's amazing that they aren't all stolen and melted down for scrap. I can't figure out how they keep track of those damn things. I mean, metal that has scrap value just outside in the middle of nowhere. They were getting a lot of accidents in them, and they wanted them on the sidewalk, then they wanted them on the street, and then they didn't want them on either place. It was just a big mess. Here's a guy skateboarding. He's got balls. You know, really, if you were good at that, you could probably really make some time on a skateboard. All these cracks and stuff, I wouldn't think you'd find a place long enough to where you could do it. Yeah, he's on the road. He's on that bike trail. So when I get up here, I'll cut over on Mount Elliott. So this is the east side, you guys. Mostly commercial here. The residential homes don't start until up here. I mean, they're around, but not in big numbers. That's Belle Isle, the park over there. Is that what that little like icon with the star in the middle, it says $5? Hey Nick. Well, there's some geese walking across the street there. I hope they don't get hit. God damn it, now the people slowed down for them. See, they're redoing a lot of these older homes, which is nice. Oh, Nick, man, you didn't need to do that. See, that one I saw. Appreciate it, man. It's just great to have you guys watching these. Fun. I don't want to keep using, thank you, Nick. I don't want to use the word speed trap, but as I say, speeds are slow in all Detroit roads. Look at the speed limit here, 30. Here's another Project Greenlight. You guys need to count these. I want you to be well versed in the nomenclature. Appreciate it, man. There's a black squirrel. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Racist. Yeah, it'll do that once in a while. I hope it straightens out. I'm serious on that, though. You don't know what in the hell to say anymore. Well, thank you, Sheila. Are these people saying nasty things? Yeah. You tell them, girls, you don't need to put up with that. Yeah, go ahead, man. I could take it. I could take it. This was like one of the top thoroughfares in Detroit at one time. Just immaculate. Look at all the size of the homes. It's coming back though, slowly. You know, there is a pretty good argument for, you know, Detroit's was designed for 2 million people, and 650,000 people just aren't going to cut it to make the wheels turn. That is a little bit of an issue. That poor old house. Now up here on Forest, I'm pretty sure it's Forest or Kirchable, the one that I just passed. That's where they filmed that movie with Clint Eastwood. You know, where he was like a tough old guy. So remember, you guys, east side now. I'm on the east side. Don't be telling me I don't go on the east side, because I'm on the east side right now. That's Gratiot, big main drag in and out of Detroit. Let's be talking. You know, fried fish is a big deal down here too. Annie, I'm heading over to the Packard plant. Detroit has so many beautiful old churches. A lot of these places, you know, arts and crafts built in the 1520s, nice stained glass. Look at these big old beautiful buildings. Huge. I bet these houses were like 6,000–7,000 square feet. Just down the crapper. There's the Packard plant, Annie. Go ahead, babe. Turn. There you go. What's left of it. See, they've cleaned up all the graffiti. I feel sorry for this poor bastard. They're trying to keep people from sneaking in there at night, but they, go ahead, Daze. Go on, hon. Like I told you before, the city went in there and welded the door shut. Here and at the Fisher Body. Go on, Daze. Get up there, hon. Go on. Go on. Go on, hon. Go on. Get up there. Go on. You got a sore muscle from walking so much? There you go. You guys with me? So here's the old Packer plant. That was an ass-kicker building to go in and out of. See, now they're making people stay out further. I mean, this poor guy, you know, really has a good idea trying to make this thing fly. He's behind in his taxes. They're making, I see it does look like they've knocked some of the roof off. All the places around here, people are always asking me about this hotel here. Still open. Look at Detroit Lions painted on the tree. They got security here. Yeah, they have boxed this in quite a bit. See, there's a Packard revitalizing the plant. Well, I think that's going to be a while. I'll get some better views for you, Annie. See, a lot of this property around here is, I don't know how they closed them, but they did. This nightclub up here, man, they have shootings all the time. Green nightclub. See if there's anybody behind me. Joe dude. Guys, I don't want you hanging out that far, quite that far, huh? In case Dad has to maneuver. It's all blocked off, and there's this big cemetery there, Annie. I'll get by it quicker. I don't see as many old boats as I used to either. Yeah, they are knocking parts of it down, that's for sure. Wow. Now that was collapsed, but not that bad. I'll be able to tell when I get up there. See the neighborhood. I should, Nathaniel.